unthinking respect for authority is the greatest enemy of truth. The worst part of being okay is that okay is far from happy. Stop blaming outside circumstances for your inside chaos. The only way you can know where the line is if you cross it. Show me that I am everywhere, and get me home for tea. Slowly we became silent, and silence itself, if an enemy to friendship. The longer we dwell on our misfortunes, the greater is their power to harm us. I hear and I forget. I see and I remember. I do and I understand. If you can feel the future, then you are about to experience it. If you appreciate the small things, you're likely to get the big ones. We need to be fit and ready for anything that might come our way. Know what you want, work to get it, then value it once you have it. Every second alive is the greatest gift we will ever know. Don't waste your time with explanations. People only hear what they want to hear. I don't want to end up simply having visited this world. Everything should be made as simple as possible, but not simpler. May my heart be kind, my mind fierce, and my spirit brave. When a wise man points at the moon, the imbecile examines the finger. Life is fragile. We're not guaranteed a tomorrow, so give it everything you've got. After your death, you will be what you were before your birth. Success awaits those who steadfastly commit to any requisite sacrifice. The journey is what brings us happiness, not the destination. Keep creating. The world yearns to celebrate your next masterpiece. Many things that don't really mean so much of anything are wonderful. He who pursues fame at the risk of losing himself is not a scholar. If you don't like the road you're walking, start paving another one. Until you have suffered much in your heart, you cannot learn humility. Anything not worth doing is worth not doing well. Think about it. One half of the world cannot understand the pleasures of the other. All the world is made of faith and trust and pixie dust. Always know the difference between what you're getting and what you deserve. I would never die for my beliefs because I might be wrong. Some things you hear with your ears, others you hear with your heart. Creating individuality, which creates and protects others' individualities, is good. Abundance is not the absence of scarcity. It is the presence of abundant mentality. He was a lonely ghost, uttering a truth that nobody would ever hear. There is no greater agony than bearing an untold story inside you. It isn't where you came from. It's where you're going that counts. It's better this way, sister. There's more to life than staying safe. If you only shine light on your flaws, all your perfects will dim. You are in charge of your own happiness. You don't need to wait for other people's permission to be happy. Plan for what it is difficult while it is easy. Do what is great while it is small. Hold faithfulness and sincerity as first principles. Accept our own thoughts. There is nothing absolutely in our power. You have two choices: evolve or repeat. Great knowledge sees all in one. Small knowledge breaks down into the many. A thing is not necessarily true because a man dies for it. Do not presume that richness or poorness will bring you happiness. You're thinking about something, and it makes you forget to talk. The way to screw up somebody's life is to give them what they want. We all make choices, but in the end, our choices make us. Only he who has no use for the empire is fit to be entrusted with it. Failure is not when you fail once, but when you refuse to learn from your mistake. A life fueled by passions is like riding on the back of a dragon. A lack of clarity could put the brakes on any journey to success. Life is worth living when you have someone to share it with. A rose does not answer its enemies with words, but with beauty. You like me not because I like you. I like you just because I like me. Truth often sacrificed for the sake of stability and peace. All men know the utility of useful things, but they do not know the utility of utility. The essence of technology is by no means anything technological. All things one has forgotten scream for help in dreams. If fate doesn't make you laugh, you just don't get the joke. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. Sometimes your only available transportation is a leap of faith. Even the finest sword plunged into salt water will eventually rust. There's nothing in the world that breeds success like success. It is the privilege of the gods to want nothing, and of godlike men to want little. The mind is a wonderful servant, but a terrible master. In order to be yourself, you must first know who you are. Chaos is more freedom, in fact, total freedom, but no meaning. It's not what you are in life, but what you make of it. Keep your dreams. You never know when you might need them. I like people who refuse to speak until they are ready to speak. Everything that is done in this world is done by hope. Believe those who are seeking the truth. Doubt those who find it. There is no saint without a past, no sinner without a future. The whole house seemed to exhale a melancholy breath of emptiness. Our fingerprints don't fade from the lives we've touched. Vote for the man who promises least. He'll be the least disappointing. You ask me if I keep a notebook to record my great ideas. I've only ever had one. Forgiveness is divine, but never pay full price for late pizza. So long as you fight the darkness, you stand in the light. No matter how safe and beautiful it is, a cage is still a cage. Those whose upper and lower ranks have the same desire are victorious. Learning without thought is labor lost. Thought without learning is perilous. A conscious human is driven by their conscience, not popular opinion. Talent hits a target no one else can hit. Genius hits a target no one else can see. Stand in the divine rain, and seeds of wisdom will grow in your soul. True, life is complex, but so are a great many accidents. The nourishment of body is food, while the nourishment of the soul is feeding others. I've never had anyone's approval, so I've learned to live without it. I do not believe in taking the right decision. I take a decision and make it right. Adapt what is useful, reject what is useless, and add what is specifically your own. Other people are only aspects of our own greater being. Create your own miracles. Do what you think you cannot do. Lower your expectations, but never lower your standards. If your actions don't live up to your words, you have nothing to say. A paranoid is someone who knows a little of what's going on. A common man marvels at uncommon things. A wise man marvels at the commonplace.